Welcome back, everybody, to Warriors of the Rainbow Spiritual Guidance YouTube channel. As always, my name is Jason, and I will be your guide. Thank you guys for being here. For those that are new, welcome to the channel. For those that are returning, welcome back. I appreciate you all. I invite you to subscribe to the channel, you guys. Please hit the notification bell. Also, if you could help share this channel by hitting the like button, and sharing it on your timeline on Facebook or whatever social media accounts you have. It'd be greatly appreciated, you guys. Thank you for doing so. I know many of you will, and thank you for already doing that if you have been. Also, know that these are timeless readings. So when you get here, you're meant to be here. It could be a year from now that you come across this reading, right? If you did, it's because there's something here. All right, time is fluid, so fluent. It doesn't. There is no time. Right now is everything. Okay, energy is already here. So when you're here, when you get here, you're meant to be here. If the messages resonate with you guys, subscribe to the channel. Also, if you'd like to book a private session with Spirit and I, go ahead and email me. It's in the description box. If you get this in November, I'm giving a special. I'm doing a special, Thanksgiving special, buy one, get one free reading for $55, 2 readings. Go ahead and email me if it's something you'd like to do. But other than that, remember, these are collective readings. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and remember that energies can be reversed. All right, let's get into this reading. I'm going to, first, I hope you guys watch that video I just did. It's uploading right now, so you may see it after, before. It doesn't matter. You should check it out about the veil because it's important. Okay? But other than that, I want to get in. I have a bunch of channel messages, so just bear with me here, and let's get it done. All right, so been seeing the number 222, 555, 111, 27, 1010, and 1212. A lot. I heard staring at the sun. So some of you are seeking the light. Okay. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could be sun gazing. But to me, it's about perception. And I'm getting that. You're seeing it from the perception of the light. Okay. Also, it could be talking about positivity, something like that, right? So you're seeking the sun, new beginnings. You're seeking illumination. You're seeking, beauty, hope, things like that. Something to do with the family will. Okay, something it's going to be discussed around Thanksgiving. You could be feeling like the black sheep, or you were the black sheep. All right. You could be talking about that with somebody or something. Is what came through. Okay, you are ending a cycle here, but we all are on the collective level ending a cycle, right? Because we're in fall, right? And fall is about to go into winter. That's a cycle, okay? So you are ending a cycle, a season. For many of you, you might have Pisces in your chart. If you do, wherever that applies, so if you have Pisces moon, that is going to have a lot of abundance coming in your moon, whatever that moon means to you, okay? Everybody has a different perception of the moon. To me, the moon talks about energy, so you're going to have an abundance of new energy, right? Because the moon is the water. The water is the spirit, is energy, it's vibration. So your vibration is increasing, which is going to bring an abundance of a lot. It could be love, too, all right? You're feeling more whole world. I'm getting, like I said, ending the cycle. The fixer. So beware of trying to be the fixer, okay? Some of you guys are giving too much of your energy trying to fix everything, okay? Or everyone, right? And what that does is that takes away from you and helping yourself, right? So be aware of that. This may be the cycle that you're trying to end here, and it may be causing some turmoil. Remember, resentments get built for not expressing certain emotions or not expressing your truth. Okay, so those that are the fixers and always like doing too much and not giving themselves love, it's about balance. Those are the ones that are going to get sick with cancers and other illnesses, dis-ease, because they're not speaking their truth. Controlling. So trying to get everyone to think, act, and believe like you. Let it flow. Wow. Look at that. In this song right here. Flow. Yeah. Let it flow. I can't make it up. I don't know if you guys... I don't know. I got to get a new camera. And it's funny because I can show you right here if you guys can see it. Where did it say it? Let it flow. See it? Okay. So let it flow. Don't force things. Just let things... Wow, 527. That's definitely for me, too. Okay? Allow things to flow. And it's because, like, when I'm reading, sometimes I'm trying to, like, think too much of you guys. And, like, because people only watch, like, 10 to 15 minutes. So I really want these truths to get to you. And I'm sometimes not focusing, just flowing. It's meant to be who it's going to find. So I have to leave that there. That's for me, too. But you see what I'm talking about? About trying to control that? It's very subtle. All right, this is something you guys could be dealing with as well. Planting seeds deep into the soil. So I'm getting a lot of stuff is happening behind the seeds. It's inner work, okay? That's what the season is that you were going through, but now it's about action and structure. What I said, action, structure, and walking the walk, right? So walking the talk. That's what you're going into now. So you were in a cycle that was behind the scenes, okay? The inner stuff is exactly what was happening. Now that's a transformation that took place. So now it's about going into the outer and manifesting the outer now. So the inner work happened. That was a season. And now you're going into a season where you're going to reap the harvest and you're going to change things on the outer because the inner starts first and the outer matches it. Okay? One day too late. So some of you guys are late on a payment or something like that. You could also, something about being too late, you're a day late, $1 short, day late, $1 short, something like that. Someone's going to say that to you or could have. Believe in yourself. Don't forget your union with spirit. That's that ego, man. Watch that ego stuff. The veil, the illusion of evil, the veil. You can't believe in evil and believe in the creator at the same time. You can't see perception of truth if you're looking at perception of illusion. Okay? They won't, well, you can see both, right? And that's that between worlds. Like, yes, you can see both. But the center way, non-judgment view of both and just center way, balance. All right? 2020 vision. Making amends. So you could be planning out on amends or something, or somebody's trying to make amends with you. Somebody may return and make amends with you. You may be moving or planning on moving or trying to debate where you're moving. Something to do with Florida just came into my mind, into the mind. Confident thinking. So this is that dialogue that was happening within you. I feel was like really negative. Like you may have like been saying truth and like repeating things and getting downloads, but you weren't like looking at yourself because it's not you. That inner dialogue is the ego. Recognize it. And that's kind of what I'm getting here. It's happening. I do feel you're going to be more confident as well. And others are going to see you as that. And just speak with confidence because confidence is a vibration. Everything on the scale of the spectrum, okay? Focus. So for the longest time, I was seeking like the end of the world stuff, okay? The Bible stuff that's being taught, which is the false illusion of the Bible. It's this side of the brain of the Bible. It's not truth, okay? And I was focusing on that, which the law says, what you seek, you shall always find, right? Instead, what I'm seeing here is like a lot of you guys, for some of you, you're seeking beauty now, and you're seeing beauty, and you're literally focusing on the beauty, okay? For some of you, I'm giving you a truth to not focus on that illusion. The veil. You are one with the Creator. Why do you got to fear? You don't have to fear. Death doesn't have no sting on you. Watch that veil video. You could be talking about language or the power of words. And I guess Eckhart Tolle, the power of now. Something popped in my mind about that. Remember, stay in the now. Remember, you are not your label. Something about labeling, comparing yourself to others, right? Don't compare yourself to others. All right? Be you. All right? That's the ego. SpongeBob SquarePants stuck out to me. Okay? Sponge. All right, be aware that you will sponge other people's energies and just don't take on other people's burdens. I feel like a lot of you guys are like taking on other people's burdens. Something to do with significant other, you were taking on their burdens. Okay, you were self-sacrificing yourself, going against your inner, going against your conscience. You're going against what you knew you should have done to serve someone else. And that was like out of fear of a separation taking place. And it's like you've been doing that for a long time, okay? And also be aware that you are soaking up energies around you, okay? So just be conscious of that. What else I got here? Okay. Faith without works is dead. That is the last thing I want to say here is what Spirit. I would watch the... Oh, wait. No, there's one other thing. You are invited. Okay? You're getting invited to something here. Something. And then also something about Peter Pan. Something about Peter Pan is going to stick out. Or I'm hearing Wendy from Peter Pan. Something about Wendy from Peter Pan. I don't know. It just came in. But right now it's about action, routine, structure, doing the next best thing, staying in the high vibration, listening to your higher self, and operating from that higher self. All right, let's get into the reading. I have not pre-shuffled these, you guys. I was delivering that ego video. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-shuffle, and then I'm going to come back on and I'll put this together in a video. So let me pre-shuffle. 1 minute. All right, guys. So I've done the shuffle, set the cards up besides the regular tarot, which I will shuffle in front of you guys. But let's just go right into it. So I'm blown away. That's all I'm going to say, and you'll see why. Remember, 555 at 11. This is 11 minutes and 55 seconds. Is the channeled messages and the tarot reading starts. So transits. Oh, I got to look over here. Transits. Wow, Saturn underneath that, which is about structure. This is about climate and the sun. This is the astrological energy. I'm going to read that in a second here. But that's what's the astrology. This is the overall energy. Okay? Remember the channel messages. Action. Endure to spirit. Okay? This song right here, consequently, is it seems like the world is dying. So I have one more channel message that I meant to share. So on this tarot reading that popped up, it was a year ago today, and it said something. Oh no, actually, I popped on my laptop on today, and it said it was talking about Bing, and on my screensaver before you type your password in, and it was saying about searching this day in history. And this is when I was getting all those downloads about the veil. So I looked it up, and it brought me to the Jim Jones massacre, right? If you guys don't know, it was a cult that was believing in the Bible of the good versus evil, right? They brought a bunch of people and they mass suicide, okay? That's not the reason why is because that's a representation I'm showing you guys of the belief of what it's creating. This song right here, it seems the world is dying. From this point of view, from this perspective, the ego believes in death because it does die, because it's a false identity. It's only existent to create a separation so that you can experience yourself. So consciousness can experience itself. Well, look at this. Consciousness, this is one of the advices that I got in the Temple of Mary. It's not, now I'm like, man, I should have recorded pulling all these cards, but I don't have to because I know what I'm talking about. For those who are going to hear it, it's talking about the right brain, consciousness. Okay? Right underneath that was the scales of karma. The advice, as I'm shuffling this, I thought that's when the download again came up about the Jim Jones because I didn't write it down into the channel messages. Chaos and conflict and all that glitters. And look at this. Right underneath the chaos and conflict is the chop wood, which is all about cleaning up. This is about the ego creates chaos and conflict. Everything is not as it seems, because in this perception, you can't see the truth if you're in that consciousness. That's your awareness. That's your experience. But here's the thing. You're being asked to take action. Yeah, right now there is a high connection to spirit. Downloads are coming in. Okay? Spirit is telling you, like, that door's been open. It cannot be closed. Okay? Some of you guys are going through this awakening, and you're going to be led to this. If you don't know this truth, you do now. You're here for a reason, because you're on the wavelength. You are on that same wavelength. This is an ultimate truth. Okay? But I'm getting the download that Spirit is telling you to take action. You're being pushed to take action. All right? And if you look at this, this is also the symbolism in here is the white horse going ahead of the black horse. Yes, it's the time for the feminine energy, the light, the spiritual side to take precedence. And it's all about balance. Wow. And then right underneath that is the world, ending a cycle. So, and right underneath that is Archangel Ariel, the sacral chakra, about creating. Okay? And underneath that is the angel of strength. So, in here is what I ask is what you don't see. What you're not seeing is the healing, because of the perspective that we look at things. We're the inner critic. The ego is our worst inner critic. It's always, judging and judging and judging. What you're not seeing is there's a healing that's taking place. You're also being called to leadership, and you're in a renewal cycle. And underneath that is a passage. See what I mean? It's a portal opening within you, okay? Everything is a mirror. You're about to, the moon, whatever this happened, wow, I didn't realize, the moon enchantment, the moon to me is talking about, and look, the white wolf, okay? The ego is dying, and now the spirit's coming out. The moon, something happened in that moon that released something, okay? This song right here is, it says the world is a mirror, or no, the left, wow, the left hand of creation, the left hand of creation. If the right brain is the left hand, I can't make it up, and it's mirrors. Look at this, dude. Oh, I hope you guys can see this. You need to see this stuff, because I'm channeling right now. I'm giving you guys some super truth, and hopefully you guys watch it or really mean it. Look, the left hand of creation. This is on shuffle on YouTube. All of it is a universe. It's so beautiful, you guys. Oh yeah, let's start off with this sun energy, because remember I said in the channel message about staring at the sun. So let's first see the transits. I'm not an astrologist. I need to study it. I'm just going to start. Well, let's read it all. The planet transits. The planets are always moving through time and space, always spinning around us. When those planets form geometric relationships to one another, they create transits, the astrological weather conditions of the day that affect us all. When a moving planet forms a geometric relationship to a planet in your natal chart, that transiting planet can act like a guest who enters your house, sits in your kitchen, or sprawls in your living room. It activates a part of your existence. If that transiting planet talks to your Mars, it activates your warrior nature and fight or flight response. If it talks to your moon, which it is, it indicates a story centered around your home, your family, and how you nurture yourself. And so I channeled that too yesterday about conflict with at your house, okay? But this is home, right? Paradise. Home is where the heart is. Action. This situation is in flux, and the surrounding conditions are changing. Stay alert and aware, and be ready to respond to incoming dangers and opportunities. Some people are moving in, others are leaving. New opportunities open and old chapters close. Listen to the grapevine for changes in personal or economic conditions. You are not in control of these elements, but you can make the most of these changes and dance with fate. People that walk into your life now may be karmically important. Either the relationship will last a long time, or it may be short, pithy, and teach you a valuable lesson. It can be helpful at this point to look at the transits in your natal chart. There is no volume control on this card's energy. Transits may trigger a small change in the personal personal around you, or it could signal a shooting star that blazes across your life and turns your direction entirely. You have choices though. Ask for grace and guidance when responding to the changes in circumstances. And what I'm getting is, look, that's the spirit, okay? So you are definitely being guided. You need to trust this, okay? And recognize the ego when it's there and call it out. I forgot to show you too that I have here. I asked what was the experience. Throat chakra. Underneath that is the accelerated motion, and then rest and rejuvenate. This is separation. That's what I'm getting here. It's about separation, but it's also like you have, the door to spirit and the rest and rejuvenation together in between magic. So it's like telling you to go within. It's also telling you to be authentic, to speak your truth. And I told you guys about like holding back and not speaking your truth. Something to do with your family and your home life. Okay? It's time to talk about truly how you really feel. It's time to not brush things under the carpet, but to deal with things. It's also time to step in your power. All right? And it's also about communication with spirit. Challenge. Wild cards are in play. You are not in control of who or what now brushes your life, and that can be scary. So there's the ego about can't control the outer. All you can control is your vibration. All you can control is how you react to things. That and your vibration, which will then change how things affect you and how things play out in the end. But there is a greater scheme going on that you can only control by the resonance, the vibration, okay? The gift. Even though life is an ever-moving circus, you do not control the people and events transiting your life. Know that you are in complete control of your response to the transit. Choose wisely. All right, and then maybe it's something about the sun transiting. You might want to check to see where the sun is today. Reason to care. Invent. Wow. So the God principle, the G principle, the principle is care. Right? If you want something, you have to care enough to go after it. You have to take action, and this is what you're being asked to do right now. Okay? Everything you're doing is supported. Right? Action and door to spirit. You are connected to spirit. You are connected to the creator. You have nothing to fear, so take fearless action. With the knowing, man. Pisces, the knowing. It's so beautiful. All right. The sun. All right. In your natal chart, the sun symbolizes the core of your personality, your life force, ego, and consciousness. The sign and aspects of the sun describe how you express the basic vital energy. From our earthly perspective, the sun circles the zodiac once a year, but in truth, the sun is the center point around which the planets revolve. All other bodies in your solar system reflect its light. Wow, it is unimaginably huge. 1,000,000 Earths could fit within it. I am that I am. It reflects. It's telling you what you believe in, your persona, what you believe about yourself will be reflected outside of yourself. What you believe in yourself will be reflected outside of yourself. It's time to believe in yourself. It's time. You are going to be okay. This is giving you a reason to care because you know you're connected. Sometimes you guys we don't have a reason, so there's a reason that's created. Whatever spectrum you're on, everything's going to work out. Just let it flow. Action. The sun's light shines through the teacher, actor, lover, leader. Those who use their enthusiasm, warmth, and charisma for a common good. It's time for you to take center stage. Let the sun's light flow through you and shine, illuminate, and energize your surroundings, and use this to be of service. Notice what feeds your vitality and work with it. As you let the sun flow through you, your health will improve. You will draw support to your energy and enthusiasm. Step into your potential. If you are asking about a project, notice how the vitality flows through the design and clear the path. Let this situation be a channel for the sun's energy and feel it take on a life of its own. And I'm going to read the challenge because I got to download as I'm doing that. Remember I said facing the sun, facing the ego? You're always a mirror. It's always reflecting back to you what you're looking at it through, the perception. This is powerful stuff, man. Challenge. Narcissism is the shadow of the sun's energy. The false belief that I am the center of the universe and you are not. Learn to earn attention and respect rather than demand or expect it. And here's the thing. Remember I was talking about how my numbers declined? It's because of that energy. I was going through a shadow moment. I had to transmute it. And now it's reflecting my numbers. But guess who's back, baby? The creator is pulling himself back out, pulling itself. He, she, it's pulling it's bringing me back. You know, we ride these waves. It's the waves, right? We have to have reasons to move. But the thing is, just remember, you're not separated. If you let the ego get the whole of the wheel, if you let the ego get the whole of the wheel, the ego will take you on a hell of a ride, a lot of pain and suffering. It's going to be a crazy ride. But if you let this side of the brain, right, you let the feminine side of your mind, you let the balance take place, you let the spirit take control and flow. Women give birth in water. Water flows. Gift. This sunlit moment is an opportunity to let your ego step out of the way. Let the sun's light flow through you and let spirit do the work. Shine wholeheartedly and share the warmth with friends, family, and your community, and the world, making it an offering. Live the truth. I am the center of the universe, and so are you. I should end this reading right here. It's powerful, but I'm not going to. I'm going to keep going here. I'll read the advice here about the chaos and conflict. I already can tell you there's something going on with someone's home life here, okay? But I'm also, this is like an ending of this cycle here, okay? The ego, chaos, and conflict. But the thing is, like, all this glitter that glowed is telling me that, like, you're coming out of this. This is what's the process, and this is why you guys may have been feeling a little rocky and shaky, you know, for the last couple months, or recently. You may have just come out of it. Look, this song called Broke. Yes, you're breaking the ego. You're recognizing the ego. Something to do with money, too. Some of you guys could be worried about money here, okay? But let's get into the regular, see what the tarot cards have to say. I appreciate you guys. Please hit that like button. Look at that. Wow, Ace of Cups trying to come out. That's new energy. You know, love. To me, it's like a new vibration. It's the gift of God. The gift of the Creator coming down on, pouring its blessings upon you, okay? All right, Spirit, guides, angels. Wow, no, Spirit. Let me do this first. Spirit, all higher light energies, please show the collector. Anyone that comes across this message, Spirit, what they need. Okay, I'm not going to shuffle like this. It's not going to do it. What they need to see for their highest and greatest good. Please use me, Spirit, to deliver the message. You guys, like, this is a very powerful video, man. Hopefully, many of you watch the whole entire thing. It's beautiful. Show them what they need to see, Spirit. Show us what we need to see. Please show the collective. Anyone that's going to see this message on YouTube, Spirit, what they need to see. Speak through me, Spirit. The Fool. Okay. So on the bottom of the deck, you get the Fool, the Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. So, I'm not getting a foolish energy. I will say that, you know, in the past, because this guy's looking in the past direction here, I'm saying, like, in the past, you may have been foolish, okay? You may have done things that weren't in your greatest good. But here's the thing. What does this card say to you? Look at it. The Crown. The hand. This is the sword of truth. There's 3 here and 3 here. It's the balance. There's actually, yeah, it's balance. It's the tree of life. It's, yeah. This is the crown of truth. And if you notice, this side is longer because it's the left brain, it's the action, and this is the shorter. This is the season that we're in right now. It's something about that. I don't know how to say that. I'm not going to go there, Spirit, because it kind of lost track of what you're trying to say. the crown, the sword of truth. It's also about taking faith, action of faith. Some of you guys are starting some type of new beginning, or you're wanting to, or somebody may be wanting to rush in. Watch out for taking foolish action. Okay, be calculated on what you're doing right now. 1818. Okay, 6 of Swords. So there's that transition. 5 of Pentacles. Okay, here we go. There's that, and this song's called Broke. So some of you guys are dealing with some, or we're dealing with some financial, Knight of Wands in reverse, some financial issues here. Yes, the Queen of Pentacles. All right, I see exactly what's going on here. There's an ending of that now. That's it. That's it. Yep. Look at this. 5 of Cups in reverse. Wow. Ace of Cups. Told you that card was trying to come out. All right, that's last 2. There's the ending of the cycle, and there's the Chariot. So the 10 of Swords, and then the Chariot. Termination, willpower, needing to act. Take action. There's that new vision. Okay. So on the bottom of the deck, you get the King of Wands. This is about action. This is somebody who's very intelligent. Knows what he wants and goes and gets it. He's very confident. His energy radiates confidence. His energy is one that knows what it's doing, how to get it, and will take action. It's vision. It's about seeing. It's about perception. Okay? You know that action is being required. In your past, you were dealing with this rejection, being left out in the cold, lack of money. There's a lot of lack energy, but look what's happening. You're moving away from that energy. Why is it the Swords that has this? Because the Swords represent the way you're thinking. As within, so without. All right? And I'm being drawn to this like little boy here and this girl. So there may be something like, you may be running with your kids or something here, or you did, and somebody's feeling left out in the cold. Okay? Some of you guys are planning on leaving somebody, or you already did. Okay? Again, the Knight of Wands, this is really fast energy, but it's in the past, but I can see that it's upside down. To me, it's saying into the future, and it's also telling me that, like, you're wanting to, some of you guys may be, like, doubting that you did the right thing, or something like that, okay? Also, if you were dealing with, it's like, maybe in the past, you were, like, dealing with people that were all passion, and not able to give you the love or whatever that you desire. This also could be you. I feel like that energy is this not realizing you're connected with spirit, not realizing that you are abundant, not realizing you have all the tools that you need. This is that feminine energy that I was talking about. This is also abundance that is coming into your life. Why? Because you were literally overcoming this ego, this shadow. You're seeing things clearly. And because of that, you get a new boost of energy coming in. Also, if you were dealing with somebody in the past who were like all passion, you left them on the cold, they may be wanting to return and to bring balance into a situation. It could be that you were dealing with a fire sign, like I said. But to me, it's like this is the ending of a cycle. 6 of Swords to the 10 of Swords is telling me that, like, you're ending this long, hard cycle. For some of you, the ego was, wow, okay, so the ego is what I'm getting here. Like, you're feeling that you have to watch your back and, all that stuff. That's the lies here, and it's because of the past, the programming. But here's the thing. Look, action. Okay, you have, look at this, all right? You have these two, the 10 of Swords, the Ace of Cups, followed by the Chariot. This ending, this new shift of energy is causing things to shift. You're ending that cycle and you're going where? Now you're moving forward. It's about taking action. It's also about willpower and what you care enough to create. Some of you guys don't know where you're going because you don't. You don't know what's going to come, right? And I feel like for some of you guys, you had to know before. Like, everything had to make sense before you went. Okay, I'm also going to say where all this glitters is gold is some of you guys don't, everything that comes into your experience is not for you, okay? Everything you're watching is not truth. Everything you hear on YouTube is not reality. The truth is within you. You already know this truth, and like really truly listen to that. But I'm getting like this new vision. Yeah, partnerships, alliances. There's the King of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Wow. Definitely. It's new vision. People coming into work, alliances. This is also mind, body, spirit. This is a balancing energy, right? You could be teaching or being called to leadership, to talk in front of people. It could be going to some type of meeting or something here. Could do something to do with work. Here, you could be running some type of like, I don't know, partnership or community or something here. It's making money here. You're going to make lots of money, okay? Also, let go of the past, okay? The programming. Cut it out. Have the page energy, which is telling me to be child and innocent, okay? Ready to experience more enthusiasm, because look what's here. Fulfillment. 10 of Cups. This is telling me that everything is heading your way, that's meant for you. Ace to 10 of Cups, right? Loved. Make the choice. This is, again, that duality thing that I was talking about, okay? You got to see that the ego is lying to you. Vision, that's what you got to see here. All right? All right, Spirit, let's just do what to expect in this next coming week for anyone that resonates with this message, Spirit. For the week of Thanksgiving. Give them a little glimpse into next week, Spirit. Give them a little glimpse into next week. All right, so thunder and lightning. There's that, thunder, vibration, right? The voice sounds like voice of thunder. Yeah, vibration. It's talking about vibration, right? Vibration. It's also talking about lightning, right? Is the thoughts. The vibration shoots electricity, right? I don't know how to explain it, but I hope that's making sense. Look at that. Courage, bravery, taming that lion. This is overcoming the ego here, taking action, structure, having this new vision, listening to your higher self. Four of Cups. Something's going to be, you have this cup coming in, and it's going to be a choice here, because that's what I'm getting. I'm definitely getting, okay. There's that energy. Let go of this energy. Whoa. Wow. All right. So if you were dealing with a Leo, they may be wanting to come back around, or you may have a Leo that you're dealing with who you're going to be communicating with or something like that, okay? It's also like I'm getting like you're pulling this out of your heart, pulling these swords out of your heart. This pain, this suffering, you're seeing that you're no longer going to make investments in it, and you're going to start making investments because you understand you're the magician and you have the wand, okay? And you're just coming out of this energy. You're making a choice to tame that lion, and by doing that, there is going to be an offer here or something that's going to come to you. You're going to have the choice to do it. You're also going to take action here. You may not know or see something, but you're going to move forward. Yes, you are resourceful. You've been through a lot, but you can overcome a lot, and you're actually seeing that. And that's what I'm truly getting, is that now you're seeing that you're moving away from that here. Right? You're going to tame that lion. Wow. Yeah, you're moving forward. I can see the Eight of Cups. All right, let's read this advice here. I think I've given you enough. All that glitters is gold. I'm not going to read this all because I already know what it says. Not everything is for you, okay? There's mask. Take the mask off. There's the mask, okay? The ego is being lifted. Chaos and conflict. Yes, when you come from the ego, it will cause chaos. The number 33 could be important to you guys as well. Merciless. Yeah, that's what the ego is. You could be also experiencing something something may be revealed in the public or something here. Something on, I don't know. Okay. Essential meanings. Disarray, being at a cross purposes with another, the tension of opposites, the value of chaos before order. The oracle's message. Opposing forces come together to create a turbulent atmosphere, but consider the value of chaos that serves you well as you become unmoored by it. Scattered to the winds, you leave behind the parts of yourself you no longer need and disperse seeds to reinvent yourself anew. Although the conflict appears to exist externally, its essence is also internal. Projected outward and causing disarray. You may find yourself at cross purposes with someone else facing a storm you feel you can't control. Yet every storm passes, and chaos leads to a reordering of things. Conflict provides a way to see more than one side of a situation. Look upon this as just a moment in time when you may need to take shelter and step away from the fray. Don't be too eager to fight. This is a time to understand rather than be understood. It's talking about stubbornness and things like that. I'm being guided to read the protection message, and then I'm going to do the angel answers and close out this reading. Protection message. This is an advantageous moment to restore order and recognize the opportunity for negotiation. Even in the seeming chaos, there is a kind of divine order, a complete resorting of elements. This is powerful. Your intention is to find the best solution for the highest good of all. There is positive news. The timing is perfect. Things are already stirred up, so don't be afraid to jump into the mix. You'll discover everything you need to know about how this situation affects you long term. Be present in the eye of chaos. This moment is valuable. Don't waste it. In the eye of chaos. In the eye of the ego. In the perception of the ego. That's what it's talking about. This is definitely the reading. But look, chopwood's underneath it. You're cleaning it up, and that is going to cause a change of wind, get you to move into this energy that's going to bring all that you imagine as you jump off that cycle and you remain poised. You will no longer be in this energy. Yeah, your life is just beginning, honestly. There's that deep knowing. I cannot make it up, you guys. Like, this is a beginning of something very beautiful for those that this message resonates with. And hopefully those that it resonates with, hopefully many of you are even watching the whole thing. But if not, that's okay. Alright, let's do the angel answers, guys. If you have a yes or no question, it's time to ask. If you have a time-related question, it's also the time to ask. Remember, these are collective readings. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Spirit, answer the collective questions. Anyone that sees this message, Spirit, please answer their questions. Thank you, Spirit. Definitely been connected to Spirit today, like heavily. It surges through you. I don't know how to explain it. I'm still learning how to be more fluid with what I'm saying. Just flowing, I guess. Stop thinking too much. This situation will improve. Yes, it will, because that door's been opened. Like before the ego is fully realized, there's going to be the ego has to come out, so that door can open. Communication is key. Communicate clearly. Forgiveness. Wow. Yeah, forgive yourself, man. Forgive others. There may be somebody returning here within the next few weeks. Yeah, I honestly feel like there's going to be an opportunity for forgiveness. If you ask a yes or a no question, I got no at the bottom of the deck. So what I got for you guys, I really hope it resonated. You guys, if you could share this link with people, it's very powerful readings. Like, comment, share. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Do it on your phone or on a laptop. Because a TV, you can't hit the notification bell. Remember, guys, I am doing a buy one, get one free reading special. $55 will get you not one, but 2 readings. If that's something you're interested in, it's a great time. I am really tapped in right now. So, because the veil, it's thin. It is thin for all of us, if you have the eyes to see. And remember, not everybody is ready to be awakened, okay? Let them be them and express them with non-judgmental, right? Without being without judging them, okay? Non-judgmental view of the world. Thank you, guys. If you'd like to donate, options do so as well. But if that's it and this is all, it doesn't matter. I want you to know I truly appreciate you all letting me be on your journey. Let me be here. I appreciate all the love and support. From my sacred heart to your sacred heart, I am sending you so much love. Namaste. I don't even know if that was a heart of a shape of heart, but peace.